The King and the Forest Manor. Once, in a kingdom known for its lush, ancient forests, lived a king named Amaran. Unlike other rulers who built their palaces in the heart of cities, King Amaran had his grand house deep within the woods. It was a magnificent structure, carved from the finest wood, with sprawling gardens and terraces that overlooked a serene lake. The king believed that the true spirit of his kingdom resided in the trees, and his palace, the Forest Manor, was a testament to that belief. The manor was a hive of activity. 1,000 workers and servants moved through its halls, from the royal gardeners who maintained the intricate labyrinth of hedges, to the master carpenters who constantly added new wings to the ever-growing house. The king's court, his advisors, and his guards were all a part of this bustling community. It was a place of immense power and wealth, yet it was surrounded by the quiet majesty of nature. One day, a wise sage from a distant land arrived at the Forest Manor. He was a simple man with a humble appearance, and he asked to speak with the king. The king, known for his generosity, welcomed him. "Your Majesty," the sage began, "I have traveled far, and I have heard tales of your great wisdom and your beautiful home. But I have a single question for you. What is the most valuable thing in this kingdom?" The king smiled, thinking the answer obvious. "The most valuable thing," he said, "is my palace. Look at its size, the fine wood, the beautiful gardens. It has been built by 1,000 hands, and it shows the prosperity of my reign." The sage did not argue. He simply requested to stay for a few days to observe the kingdom. The king agreed, and the sage spent his time not in the grand halls, but in the surrounding forest. He spoke to the workers, the woodcutters, and the villagers who lived on the edge of the woods. A few days later, the sage returned to the king. "Your Majesty," he said, "I have found the answer to my question." The king, curious, leaned in. "What is it, wise man? Is it not my palace?" The sage shook his head. "No, my king. The most valuable thing in your kingdom is not your house, or your gold, or your army. It is the peace you have cultivated with the forest itself." He continued, "The trees and the plants provide the wood for your home. The rivers and lakes provide the water. The earth provides the food for your people. And the harmony you have with this forest is what allows your workers to thrive and build. If you were to lose that peace, if the forest were to wither and die, all your wealth, all your grand plans, would crumble with it. The true foundation of your kingdom is not your palace, but the natural world that supports it." The king was humbled. He looked out from his window at the vast expanse of trees and listened to the distant sound of birds. He realized that for all his grand achievements, he had been focused on the result, not the source. From that day on, King Amaran not only ruled his kingdom but also became a devoted steward of the forest. He established new laws to protect the trees, and he taught his people to respect the land that provided for them. His palace remained a symbol of his reign, but his legacy was in the vibrant, thriving forest that became the true heart of his kingdom. Thanks for watching this video.